In this recorded webinar, I created 30 videos that explain how to make AutoCAD drawings in 2D, 3D, and solid models. If you would like to create these drawings, contact me by email or phone, and I will mail you my CD. Thank you. This is going to be exercise number 5. First thing I'll do is click on Model button. Then what you have to do is to go to Layer, make Layer 1 Current, and then start to draw. L enter, pick any point on the screen, move the mouse, type 2.125, enter. Move the mouse down, 0.75, enter. To the left, 2.125, enter. C to close. Zoom to enlarge, pan. Then we'll copy, CO enter, these two lines. Ortho has to be on. Pick a point, move it down. I'll draw a line from this endpoint up. Doesn't matter how high. I want to rotate. RO enter. L enter. The last thing I drew. I'm going to rotate it from its base point. To go clockwise, it's minus 5,4, enter. I'll draw another line from this point up. Doesn't matter how high. And I'll type RO to rotate. And I first hit escape. RO, enter. Select the line at its base point. To go counterclockwise, it's simply 45, enter. Type F to fill it with a radius 0 and clean up that corner. Now I'll type CO enter, and I'll copy these two lines here to make the right side view. Escape or enter. And I'll draw another line, because when you project the front over, you're going to need that line for the right side view. I'll type O for offset, 0.75, enter. Type F for fillet, you have to hit escape. F for fillet, radius 0, clean up the intersections. Spacebar or enter, clean up the intersections. Now I'm going to move the right side view over a little bit, like that. And we have to also draw a line from here up. Sometimes it helps to work on all three views at the same time. Enter. I want to offset. O, enter. 0.625, enter. This line. Enter twice to offset. 0.25. This line here, this line here. Escape, F enter for fillet, and clean up the intersection, clean up that intersection. We also want to trim, TR enter. trim from that line and that line, enter these two lines. This has to be empty. I'll zoom in and I'm going to break. BR, enter. I want to break this line here. F for the first point here. Select the second point there. Zoom previous. So the top view is correct. Now we have to draw or complete the front view. So I'm going to copy, or rather I'll draw a line from here down. And I'll trim. TR, enter. Trim from these two lines. Enter that and that. Enter. Now we have to complete the right side view. And so we're going to O, enter. 0.25, enter. Here to here. And move that over that way. Then draw a line from this point here. Then fill it with radius 0, that area. Now we want to change this line because it's supposed to be a hidden line. So I'll select it. Now go here to the Properties toolbar. And I'll put that not on layer 1, but on layer hidden. Here's hidden right here. So it should come out blue. Which it does. I'll want to dimension the object, so we go to Layer, make DIM current. OK. The dim scale is 1, which is standard, so we don't have to change it. And I've already here we got 3 places for the decimal. So I have to go to Dimension Style, Modify, Units. Instead of 2 places after the decimal, we'll make it 3 places after the decimal, and we still got the leading 0 suppressed. And I'll close. Now I'll put a dimension. From here to here. Also, I'll hit the space bar, go from here to here, hit the space bar, from here to there. Hit the space bar from here to here. Looks like I made a mistake. Should have been 0.625. So I might as well correct it. I'll erase this. And I'll offset. O, enter. 0.625, enter. I'm going to offset this line up to here. Then I'm going to draw a line. I'll draw a line from that new intersection up here. I'll rotate, RO, enter, this line from that intersection, minus 5,4, enter. That means I have to erase this and trim, TR, enter, from any line, that, and I can erase this line, fillet this area here, match property, because I want everything to be on the right layer. So I want that line to be on layer 1. And I can erase this line and draw a new line from here up, and then trim it. TR enter from both ends. And I still have to reuse the match property to get that line on the right layer. So now the drawing is correct and I can continue with dimensioning, hopefully. Put a dimension from here to here. Another dimension. You will remember that if I want to fix that, I'll have to take off Object Snap, take off Ortho, click on it, use the grips to move it down like that. Now then, in order for you to create an angular dimension, you need two lines. So I'm going to draw a line with the O-Snap on, Ortho on, from this point up here like that. I'll also draw another line, hit the spacebar again, up here like this. And now I'll go to angular dimension, which is here. And you do this counterclockwise. Pick the two lines till you get it the way you want it, like that. Enter to repeat the command. Now I can erase the lines I drew previously. No, I guess not. Undo. So I'll simply break them. From here, break, PR enter. Try it again. Break, PR enter from here to here, and break from here to there. All three views are correct, so now we can proceed to make the solid model. I'll shrink the drawing down, pan it to get it to the lower right corner. Now what I'll do is or what you should do is to make the layer solid current. Then you want to get a polyline and trace the perimeter of the polygon. C to close. M, enter, L, enter. And move that with ortho off up and to the right. You also want to trace over the little right triangle, so you take polygon, M, enter, L, enter, and move the right triangle up as well. And then move into southeast isometric, pan and zoom so as to enlarge the object. We are now going to extrude. EXT, enter. Extrude the polygon, 0.75, enter. Try it again. 0.75, enter. And I want to extrude the triangle. 0.25, enter. I'll go to the 3D rotate command, which is here. Select both objects. Pick the red axis. I want it to go counterclockwise, so it's simply 90, enter. Now I want to move, M, enter. I want to move the small triangular solid from its midpoint of that line to the midpoint of that line. And I'm in a position now to subtract. I can either type subtract or get it from the solid editing. I want to subtract from the big polygon, enter, the triangle block, enter. And we'll look at it to see if it's okay. It looks fine. So I'm going to Z, enter, E, enter, zoom extents. I'll move into the top view. Then I'll hit the layout button, and I'm going to make layer viewports current. I'll type MV for M view and make a big window, MV, and make a big window like that. Enter. Make a smaller window like that. Double click inside the small one. Go to Southeast Isometric. Pan. Zoom with the window. Or zoom with real time and pan. Double click outside the viewport to get back into paper space. Now I'll click on the large rectangle and I'll go to annotation scale and set the scale at 1:1. It got bigger. Double click inside. Now I have to pan, not zoom, but pan to make it look right. It looks okay. So I'll double click outside. Now I'll zoom with the window so that we can see the solid better. I can double click inside it, and just to check it out, I'm going to go to View, Orbit, Continuous Orbit, give it a little push. Everything about the drawing looks okay, so I'll right click and exit, and I'll zoom previous. Then I'll zoom previous again. No, I'll redo that. I'll undo that. I'll double click outside viewport. Now I can zoom previous. C enter, P enter, either way. Finally, what we want to do is to hide the green viewports. So I'll go to layer, make layer 1 current, freeze the viewport, and the drawing is complete. I want to thank you for watching. This is fun doing, and I know you'll have fun doing it too. So I'll proceed to the next exercise. Thank you for watching.